Hey, DJ Ali K here from the Holy SIMCHAS Entertainment Gurus group. This is a microphone. This is a microphone that your MC will be using to talk to the people at your party, and you'll be using when you're giving your speeches, whether you're a father, a grandfather, the bar mitzvah boy, the bat mitzvah girl. And this is a loudspeaker. I want to talk to you about how to use a microphone and what to do, what not to do. Let's start with what not to do. Never point your microphone at your loudspeaker. Since this loudspeaker is not plugged on, you're not hearing that annoying sound called feedback, which can damage people's ears and damage the equipment. So you never point a microphone at a speaker. Even gradually walking past like this can create feedback. So what you want to do is have your position, notice where I am now positioned, to the side of the speaker or behind the speaker. That's really ideal because then you won't create that situation called feedback. What you do also not want to do is hold a microphone like this. Don't drop a microphone, even though you might think that rappers are cool and they do mic drops. You're damaging sensitive equipment. Inside this are a lot of magnets and they're suspended in a very, and it's quite an expensive piece of equipment. So one time actually a boy finished his speech and he went like this and dropped it because he saw some rapper do it. I said, that's damaging my equipment. Not a good idea. So doing this will also create kind of feedback, holding it like, okay, you just hold it like that. Be careful if there's a button on it because that is going to turn your microphone on and off. Okay, so many microphones have buttons, some don't. This is a cordless microphone. You want to make sure you always return it to your DJ or MC at his table. Don't hold it like this with just two fingers. Hold it with your full hand. Finally, what you do want to do with the microphone is hold it. See how close it is to my mouth? That's the direction where it's picking up. If I'm holding the microphone like this, it's picking up the airspace around here. So I want to hold it pointed at my face and not too far away. Not down here. Down here, it's not really going to pick up very much. Closer to my mouth. Things you should know about a microphone. A microphone is not going to make you sound really loud if you're talking really quiet. Okay? That would require a tremendously well-organized and large speaker system. While these speakers are pretty big, if you're talking really quiet, it's not going to carry the sound. So you have to talk in a nice booming voice. It's called projecting your voice, even though you have a microphone. Finally, you have to know that the placement of where the speakers are in proportion to the microphone is going to change from one place to another. There are places like the Ahavat Zion Hall in Ramat Beit Shemesh, where your DJ can actually take the speakers and point them at the people while you are standing there speaking. You won't hear yourself necessarily so well coming out. The audience is going to hear you better. Then there are other places like halls where they're built more to have a wedding, where the speakers are built into the ceiling and they're all pointing at the dance floor. Now, if it's your turn to give the speech and you're speaking from the dance floor and all the speakers are pointing at you, you're going to hear yourself really well, and the people sitting at the tables around the dance floor, where there are no speakers pointed, aren't going to hear you well at all. So you're going to have to speak even louder if you're in that position. You're going to have to speak more loudly if you're in a place where the speakers are pointing at you, and you don't have to speak as loud if you're standing in a place where the speakers are facing the audience. That's pretty much everything you need to know when you're going to be using a microphone for your bar mitzvah, your bat mitzvah, or your wedding.